Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I am doing the bonus readings, and this one's going to be for Sagittarius. Okay, I want to thank you. These bonus readings are given to y'all because you interact with the channel. That means you like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, you comment, you literally watch the videos and respond, and that puts it into the algorithm, and that means somebody else gets to see it as well. So since you're helping the channel grow, I like to give back, and here we are. So this is your bonus reading, Sag. Alrighty, we have dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. Okay? I'm going to take two from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. One more, please. Okay, drum. Dream and journey. Dream and journey. One more for Sag, please. Okay, one more. Connect with your emotions. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius too. I'm a Sagittarius rising. Actually, I'm Sun. I fibbed. So, connect with your emotions. And let me grab the Celtic Tarot and let's see where we're going with this. Tell me what Sag needs to know for their bonus. Okay. You carried a lot of heavy burdens, and you probably still are carrying a lot of heavy burdens. And it's okay, because you're moving forward. You're taking things step by step, one step at a time, and you're moving forward. And you know, you have a lot of weight, and a lot of these burdens may not even be yours, but you still chose to carry the weight. But you are moving forward to that castle, and that's where you're going to drop that load, okay? So, you know, it's a process, and it's one step at a time, but you are moving forward. So, you know, but while you're in the process, since you're walking that way, you know, you have to dream about things. You have to journey. I mean, you're on a journey, okay, literally on a journey, but you know, you can be in a journey in your emotions, you can be in a journey in love, you can be in a journey in any area of your life, okay? But it's as long as you're moving forward, you're doing fine, okay? You might not be the best in the world at what you do yet, but you know, a year and a half from now, how good are you going to be if you do it every day? Probably a lot better. So just keep moving forward. This is an unusual time for Sagittarius, as we're used to being lucky. We're used to doing whatever, pretty much whatever we want. We're used to aiming at it, hitting our mark, and getting what we want. Because, well, for one, we're a very lucky sign. But for two, we're willing to put the work into it. We didn't master, the centaur didn't master the bow overnight. He had a lot of burdens. He had to do that, to practice every day, hours and hours every day to be able to do that. That's why they don't miss their mark. Okay? So Spirit is telling you to stay on the high ground. Okay? You know, taking care of what you love. See, there's a, you know, being loyal to what you love. Okay, you have a whole spirit team behind you. And people may not understand you. And they may try to attack you. But whatever is happening, it may even feel like your whole life is in a shambles. But literally, you are a warrior. You're a centaur. You are an archer. You are pretty much unstoppable. I mean, you don't miss your mark, okay? And, you know, half horse, half human. I mean, look at what a horse can, how much ground can a horse cover in a day? And my point to that is that you have this ability. You know, don't be afraid. Stand your ground. As long as you're standing on high ground and you're walking the high road, stand your ground. You don't have to hurt people. Let them swat away at you. Who cares? It's no different than a fly. Really. They can be annoying, you know, but in the long run, is the fly going to kill you? No, not really. So in the future, it looks like you are learning something. You're trying to master something. And again, I think that's where we're coming in with that dream and journey. And to be loyal to what you love, because what you love is knowledge. Okay? Sagittarius are not, I mean, we're called Sag for a reason. Sage, wisdom. We are eclectic gatherers of wisdom. Okay? But this is something you're very studious about. And we can definitely, we have no problems going to universities or any type of learning, trades, things like that, because we love to learn. But this is about learning something that you plan to master. This is about committing to something that you want to master. Okay? This is about putting in the time, the effort, and carrying the burdens. Because, you know, typically if you're doing something and you're learning something, you're having to work too. So this is carrying the burdens. But it's also standing on the high ground. And don't worry what anybody says. Or why would they not want you to do better yourself? Well, yeah, because they're jealous. All right, so Spirit's advice is for you to take the fool's journey. It doesn't mean to be foolish. It means to take a leap of faith. There is something that you are working on. There's something that you're studying. Something that you love. That you need to be loyal to. You need to understand that you actually love this thing that you do or that you're learning about. Or you're in the process. I keep getting it in the process of mastering. So, you know, but they need you to dream and they need you to journey in that. Okay. And have faith and take that leap of faith if that's what you want to do. So if this is something that you want to go to school, you want to learn something, this is the time to do it. Don't worry about any conflict. Okay. You just make the decision to move forward. Okay? You make that decision. And like I said, that's what Spirit's telling you. Don't worry about the conflict. There's always going to be conflict. Conflict of interest, conflict of time, conflict of schedules, conflict of opinions, emotions. There's always going to be that. There always was. That's part of learning, and that's part of why we're here. So that's why she's telling you to connect with your emotions so you understand what you're feeling. Okay? And right now it's understandable. You're feeling left out in the cold. Most of us probably are being left out in the cold. Not literally, but sometimes literally. Not just literally and figuratively. Sometimes it is literally left out in the cold. Okay, so obviously, you tend to be guarded. You think? A little bit. I see 3 guarded cards right here. This one's guarded. That one's definitely guarded. And that one is definitely guarded. So, it's a point of... There's also probably... There may be people watching you go through these trials and tribulations or struggles or what have you. Or they just see the hard work and energy that you're putting into something. All right, so, you know, and again, if you're standing on high ground, then, you know, whoever's watching will see that. The truth will come out if you're being harassed, okay? Or just even annoyed, okay? I've had that card up when I was just annoyed at somebody. I mean, it wasn't like, but it wasn't anything major. And so what they're telling you is to go take your time, rest, and recharge your batteries. Okay? Because you do carry a lot of heavy burdens. And centaurs, I'm sorry, what you do is go and go and go and go and go, and then, oh, crash, boom, sleep, and then wake up, and what do? Go and go and go and go. And I'm a Sagittarius, so I can say that. But it's true. That's what we do. They want you to take some time to yourself. You don't have to go out on a cliff. You can just take a walk in nature. That's actually really good. Is it when you walk around in nature? But it doesn't have to be that either. Just, claim the living room or claim. I do this in my bathtub, to be honest with you. I like to take a nice hot bath. I love it. And then I can get into like a meditative state because I have my little candles and whatnot. And what it does is it relaxes me. And then I'm able to think clearly. I'm not in a guarding mode. I'm open to spirit, and there's that. So we have the Lovers card. And this could be a high spiritual union, but this could also be a business union. Okay? And it can be both. I mean, typically it's read as the Lovers card. It's usually read as love. So I think you had some kind of heartbreak and you're learning something. You're either learning the lesson or you're studying something. Okay? And this love, you just don't see it coming in. I don't think it's not because you don't want it. It's just you might be busy with this Ten of Wands and not know, and not be sure. I mean, introspection. All right, but whatever this is that you're doing is moving the wheel of fortune in your favor. Okay, and like I said, you may not see it coming, but when it comes in, you might want to be prepared to take that leap of faith because there is definitely somebody watching you. And it's the King of Cups. And this is somebody that's very mature emotionally. This is the King of Love. And, you're going to have to be open to love if Spirit brings in the Lovers card. Okay, they're bringing in the Lovers card. They're warning you that they're bringing you a high spiritual love. Are you going to be ready to accept it? You're going to have to take the blindfold off. You're going to have to open your heart. You're going to have to be the one to go inside, and you're the one that's going to have to heal yourself. You're the one that's got to. You don't have to expect love. Okay, you don't have to searching for love in all the wrong places. Okay. So, yeah, I know I can't sing. Okay, you don't have to go out and look for love. You will bring it to you, okay? And this is somebody that's probably already looking at you. But, you can't be totally closed off to it if you want victory, okay? So, you have to take the blinders off sometimes. And you have to open your heart. You've got the Ten of Cups down here, I mean, that's your idea of whatever your happy home is. It could be little pink house with white picket fence, 2.5 kids and the dog. Okay, that might be yours. I mean, I love the look of a white picket fence. I'm not ever gonna have one because I actually hate painting a white picket fence. It's annoying. Trust me on that. It was a huge project. But my point is, you know, this is your dream. This is your wish. This is Spirit bringing your wishes to life. Okay. So they want you to gain some clarity. Okay. They want you to gain some clarity about love and about these burdens and about what you want to learn and what you want to do. Because they're obviously yeah, they're not playing. They're coming. They're trying to orchestrate something to bring this type of union, everything you could have ever dreamed of, union, into your life. Okay? And just in case you missed it, they're bringing you a passionate new beginning. If you could hear the chatter in my head right now. Alright, so let me pull a couple of Archangel cards and see what they have to say about this. Oops. Peace. Archangel Samuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Okay. And a lot of times we're either too focused on our burdens, or we just, you know, we're Sagittarius, we're busy, we're learning something, we got things to do, places to go. And what do you mean you love me? When did that happen? When you weren't looking. So we have teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, it's you are safe. Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. Okay. So, you know, just know that you're safe. Just know that, you know, you're finishing off a cycle. You're ending a cycle. That's why you're in that 10 of Pentacles. I mean, 10 of, so let me get the right suit. The 10 of Wands. All right. That's a lot of heavy burdens, and a lot of us do carry that. I mean, we're, you know, we're kind of born able to handle that. You know, like a draft horse can pull a wagon. We have that tenacity, endurance. You know, I mean, literally, Sagittarius energy is pretty incredible. So, you know, they just want to bring you some clarity. So be open to the information. Be willing to take the blindfold off. Be willing to open up to emotions. Okay? That's what we're not so willing to do. And that's probably exactly what we need. And do dream and journey. You don't have to be, you know, you are working on getting rid of those burdens. But in the meantime, you need to dream about what you truly want, and believe that it can happen for you. I mean, why wouldn't you? That you're the luckiest zodiac sign in the zodiac. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your bonus reading. Thank you so much for all that you do. I really appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you helping grow my channel. And I'm glad that you like these. I'm glad that you like these messages. So have a great night, and thanks for watching.